Genuine question, has anyone ever wondered if tornadoes are actually demonic? Besides being obsessed with the paranormal, I'm also obsessed with tornadoes. I'm just so fascinated by tornadoes. Ever since Twister, my favorite movie ever. That's why I'm dressed like Jonas Miller today, because I'm so excited for the new Twisters movie to come out in July. So bear with me. You guys know me, how insane I am. Can you imagine seeing a tornado at night? I mean, I guess you wouldn't because it's pitch black, but it's like, that freaks me out. Just thinking about that. Have I ever seen a real tornado? No. Actually, I lied. I have. In Las Vegas, when I was 14, I saw a dust devil. That's what it was. It wasn't like an actual tornado. A dust devil, is that what it's called? But it was creepy. It was like up high in the mountains, and I was like, what the heck? That's a tornado. But also stay to the end of this video, because I have a really terrifying story of a tornado that literally almost hit my house when I was 4 years old. Yeah, I have watched hundreds, thousands of tornado videos throughout the years, but nothing terrifies me more than the dead man walking tornado. Specifically the one in Jarrell, Texas in May of 1997. Anytime I see this image of the dead man walking, the chills, like I got chills in my arms right now. I'm not even looking at the picture and I got chills. I can't even imagine seeing that in person. This tornado was unlike anything. It literally came to this town, completely wiped it out. 27 people died. There were about 12 other people who were severely injured. And the legend goes, if you see the dead man walking, you are about to die. So it's a multi-vortex tornado, which makes it look as if there was a man walking. But the dead man walking tornado that hit Jarrell, Texas, it literally came out of nowhere one random afternoon. And the aftermath of this tornado, I'm not sure if I can really get into the gruesome details because YouTube is really strict. I mean, if you're a YouTuber, you know. And honestly, I'm scared to post things these days because of my last video. I'm being kind of petty as well, so I won't get into it, but I'm a little petty with what happened with my last video. I'm a little petty. So I'm like scared to include footage or anything, even when you give credit. People use so much of this footage and nobody gets in trouble or nobody cares. But when it comes to my video, stuff happens. So anyways, I'll stop affirming that though, obviously. So what I will say though is this tornado was so powerful that it was able to skin people and animals. When first responders found the bodies of the people and the animals, they couldn't even tell apart which were actual people and which were the animals. It was so bad that the victims had to be identified by their teeth. Cows were impaled. The ground literally lifted in the air. This tornado completely wiped out the town of Jarrell. It was that powerful. And what was creepy was the fact that it wasn't even moving that fast. You know what they always say about a tornado? And this freaks me out too. Whew, when you see a tornado and it looks like it's not moving, you've definitely seen those kind of videos, the different footage that people have. I don't even know how people just like stand there and film it. I mean, I would probably do the same thing. But when it looks like it is holding still in the distance, it's actually moving towards you, coming towards you. This dead man walking tornado was moving so slow. And it's like it had one job to do. It came to destroy this town. And there's theories about this tornado. People don't think it's just a regular tornado. Like, they think there is something evil about it, which, I mean, tornadoes, they're super deadly. There's something evil about it. I've seen tornadoes, it looks like there's a face in it, like a demonic face. I was just watching the documentary that aired on TLC way back in the day, all about the Jarrell tornado, and it's just, the reenactments too just add to it as well. But it's so terrifying. I definitely recommend go watching that because there's way more details in it, because I'm scared to even put details in my videos these days. Like, I don't know. One tornado that has scared me since I was a kid are those super skinny pencil looking ones. You know which ones I'm talking about? I don't know what it is about those, but those give me the most evil vibes ever. But that's nothing compared to the Jarrell dead man walking tornado. That tornado, and just hearing about the aftermath and the deaths and how these victims were recovered, it scares me so much. It is so sad. It is so devastating. I can't even imagine. It's crazy though, because where I live used to be known as Tornado Alley. Now, where I live, we get so many tornado watches, some tornado warnings, but more so tornado watches, because we get very severe thunderstorms, especially in the summer, and they are capable of forming a tornado, so it's a tornado watch. But we do get tornadoes in my area. But now I'm gonna get into the story of when I was a child and a tornado literally almost hit my house. I was 4 years old. All I remember is the sky was green, extremely green, and I've never seen it like that before, and that's usually a sign that a tornado is coming. So I could just see it in my mind right now. And it was so windy, it got so dark so fast, but it was just green. The wind was insane. I remember watching outside my window because I just wanted to see. I really thought the tornado was gonna come into my backyard, and I was almost waiting for it. Like, I was crazy. So I was sitting at my window. My parents were like, get away from the window, but I didn't want to leave the window. I remember watching the cabana we had in our backyard lift up from the ground and do flips in the air, and it literally just, it flew away. And I thought the tornado was literally like in my house or on my house, coming to me. I'm not sure how long that went on for, but it felt like an eternity. It was scary. I didn't see a tornado though. I'm not sure where exactly it hit. I'll never forget the green sky and just how the wind came out of nowhere and things were just going everywhere, but especially the cabana. I can just see it in my mind right now, the way it got up, like, and just, it tumbled, flipped in the air. And I just watched it, like, what the heck? And I was a little girl, so that is my tornado story. And like I said, I saw a dust devil in Las Vegas when I was 14, and that was terrifying. It was up in the mountains, and I was like, what the heck? It was creepy. So I want to know, have you ever witnessed a tornado? If you live in Tornado Alley, let me know your experience down below in the comments. I love this topic. It's so fascinating to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. As always, you rock my world. And the song lyrics, Michael Jackson, hashtag team Pretty44, hashtag Barretto runs, hey. And I will see you in my next video.